The normal consultation process. The trial continues in the case of Police Detective Mark Bales, where the jury has retired to consider its verdict.
Hey, look! Girl Squad's here. We're all going to bob to court with you. Keep you company while you wait for the verdict.
Big push, you're through the worst part now.
Well, Bale's getting off would be the worst part, wouldn't it?
Hey, I thought you were feeling positive.
I can't help thinking, what if the jury don't believe me? After all Chloe's lies and after me messing up my evidence.
They will. OK, so you were a bit shaky, but then Ryan and Noah tipped up and that gave you the strength to finish telling them what he did to you.
No, like I want to be sat there clock-watching anyway for hours, days even, while you lot try and cheer me up, take my mind off it. No, I'm sorry. You lot go, I'm going to stay here.
Charity, I hate to pressure you, but I just worry that you're going to regret it if you're not there to see Bales get sent down.
Well, I can't bear the smug look on his face if he doesn't. And babe, I've done everything that's been asked of me, haven't I? I went to the police. I found Ryan. I sucked it all up in court. But I can't do this.
I was going to give you a list of court, but Chad just told me you were bunking off.
Yeah, that's right. And you should know, you've taken enough time off work. We might not even get a verdict for days. And let's face it, I've caused enough disruption in your life, haven't I? I mean, I've turned your world upside down. You even got arrested. I mean, what if it's all been for nothing?
It won't be. Look, I got answers about where I came from and what happened.
You're the one good thing to come out of this, so please don't think for 1 second that I'd regret finding you.
I don't, all right? I know how amazing I am.
Clearly you get that from me. I love having you around, Ryan. But I am just so scared of what'll happen if Bales gets off. Because you know he'd make our lives a misery.
Look, I found him guilty. So you should go to court. I'm proud of you, and we know the truth about what he did and who he is, so he won't win.
Oh, man, look, she's here. Oh, what changed your mind?
Oh, Ryan being a complete pain and talking sense.
That lad is a star.
Well, I've told him to go straight back to work anyway, because chances are we're not even going to get a verdict today.
What matters is you stood up to him and his lies and you told the truth, OK?
Hey, get her a brew, Sam. Do you want something to eat?
Cherry Bakewell's quite moist, but brownies are as dry as.
No, I'm all right, Sammy. I'm going to go to the loo, actually. OK. Who does that? Who stands by a man like him and lies under oath to try and save him?
I'm doing this for my family, my kids. Because you've rewritten history and now you're trying to wreck our lives. No, you want to believe that I'm some kind of stalker, that I've lied to convict an innocent man, but that's because you can't stand the fact that he is guilty and that he has lied to you. Jerry won't see it like that. They'll see him for the decent family man he is. And they'll look at you and see that you're still that same girl. A vicious street rat, in and out of jail, can't hold on to a relationship, dropping kids and then abandoning them. You've not changed. You're a disgrace. So who's the jury gonna believe? A man who's turned his life around? Or you, a washed-up prosy?
What are you up to?
I just fancied some air. If you must know, I bumped into Chloe in the corridor.
And you just couldn't resist having a popper? You know, just can't help yourself, can you?
Yeah, that's right. Go on. Think the worst of me, like everyone else does. I didn't have a go at her. Just asked her why she lied. She basically character assassinated me. But you know what the sad thing is? Most of what she said is true. I wasn't a nice person. I did have sex for money.
Not by choice, though.
But she's right. I have not changed one bit over the years. OK, maybe I don't sell my body anymore, but I'm still a hustler.
Always looking out for number one.
You know what, you're talking rubbish. And so is she.
No. They're going to find him not guilty. Right, because I can't do this. I can't be there when they find him not guilty.
Chloe Bales is lashing out because if that jury believe you, then her whole life is going to implode.
Yeah, and you know what? I almost feel sorry for her because she's doing all this for her kids, isn't she? She's trying to hold a whole family together, same as me.
Yeah, only you want justice and she's trying to obstruct it.
The trouble is, the jury will probably believe it. You know that he's a different man now. He's remorseful, he's upstanding, whereas I just still look like a car crash.
Just stop right there. Look how far you've come. You're a successful businesswoman, you own your own pub. You're in a settled relationship now. You're surrounded by all your kids, including Ryan. And who does he believe? You, not Bales. And yeah, you have had a difficult upbringing. And you might have made one or two bad choices along the way.
Say that again.
But Bales forced you into that life.
Well, let's face it, neither of us have had a great upbringing, have we?
Well, look at us now. Almost legit. I've got my own garage. I'm happy and settled with Moira and the boys. And my grandparents. Who'd you believe that?
So what are you saying then? I've got a lot to be grateful for.
No. I'm saying you've got a lot to be proud of. Because against all the odds, we turned it around. And we didn't mess up our lives. And you're not a car crash. You have changed. But Bales hasn't. And the jury are going to see that.
I really hope you're right. Because I could do with that guilty verdict to make all this pain worth it.
The foreman of the jury, please stand. In respect of all counts, have you reached a verdict upon which you are all agreed?
We have.
In respect of count 1, Mark Bales, together with persons unknown, raped Charity Dingle, a girl under the age of 16. How do you find the defendant? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
In respect of count 2, Mark Bales unlawfully and injuriously imprisoned Charity Dingle and detained her against her will. Do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
On count 3, Mark Bales knowingly lived wholly or in part on the earnings of prostitution of Charity Dingle. Do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And on count 4, Mark Bales raped Charity Dingle, a girl under the age of 16. How do you find the defendant? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
You have been found guilty of crimes that were acts of calculated, cynical wickedness. I commend Miss Dingle for her fortitude. Without her courage, I have no doubt you would continue to pose a risk to vulnerable people. You are a dangerous predator who abused a position of the highest trust. Behavior such as yours can only be met by a prison sentence of significant length. I therefore sentence you to a prison term of 30 years. You will also be subject to registration on the sex offenders register for life. Take him down.
You're quiet. You're still taking it all in. 30 years. Wow, you got him good. Oh, you must be so relieved it's over. I know I am. You got what you needed. And now we can concentrate on living happily ever after. Unlike Bales and Chloe. Oh, did you see her face? And his. Devastated. I wouldn't want to be him now. A bent copper and sex offender in jail. Charity?
Oh, babe, sorry, I'm exhausted. I was nearly asleep then.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'll stop prattling. Tracy said she'll have Johnny for me so I can stay here tonight.
Oh, babe, no, it's fine. You go, honestly.
No, you sure? I don't like leaving you.
Oh, I'm going to be zonked out in about 5 seconds. And if I'm not, I'll call you, yeah?
Yeah, okay. I reckon it's just what you need. First proper night's sleep in a while, eh? Okay, night-night.